Good morning, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Michaela Geis. I'm here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. It's about 30 minutes north of Denver, right here on I-25. This morning I have a 2024, so brand new Logan Coach 2-horse bumper pull here. It just arrived last week. This one is pretty cool. They've actually done a couple upgrades on these 24s, so I'm excited to show this one to you. If you're in the market for just like a little runaround trailer, this one works perfect. I think on the floor it's just under 11 feet, so super manageable to get in and out of like trailheads, rodeos, horse shows, parking lots. Maybe you're like me and after you ride your horse, you want to go get some food. Really easy to get into restaurants with your friends, those big grocery store parking lots, something like that. So really manageable size, but like I said, lots of cool little upgrades they did on these 24s, so let's go ahead and get started. This one here is just your 2-horse slant load with a front tack. So starting at the door here, we still have this window on the door, which I think is great for ventilation, just getting the airflow through your trailer here, especially in the summer. Things heat up and maybe your saddle pads, you put them away a little bit wet, they get a little bit smelly in here, so it's nice to just be able to crack that window if you're driving somewhere, let the air flow through here and kind of dry that stuff out. And then your brush tray, I am a big fan of these. I say it all the time, but it's just so nice to have your quick grab items right here, right off of your tie rings. And then you do have this removable carpet piece in here, so you can take this out, shake it off, hose it off, rinse it off, dry it out, and then just stick it right back in there. This is great. What I use it for right now is gonna be fly spray, big time fly spray, mane and tail detangler, because when they are swatting those flies, if they're not in tail bags, they're gonna start to get knotted up. So always keeping those really well conditioned so that they stay loose and tangle free. Hoof picks, brushes, curry combs and soft brushes. I actually have rubber bands in here, mane and tail bands if you do braid them and put those in tail bags. Just anything I need that's going to be right here off of my horses. I just want to quick grab it. I don't want to go climbing in my tack room to get it. It's just really nice to have that all right here. So one of the things that they upgraded, which I think was super cool, is they've actually made these swing out saddle posts to where they're adjustable. So these right here behind here, they actually have a knob, so it's really easy. It's just like a little handle. All you gotta do is spin it, and now look, your saddles can move up and down wherever you want them. And look how easy that is. All you do is turn a knob. So you loosen it up, slide it to wherever you want, and then tighten it back up, just like that. No tools required. Really easy to do for anyone, and then you can slide them wherever you need to. So if you did want to, maybe you wanted to put another one on here. I know me personally, my friends were commenting the other day at a rodeo when I swung out my saddle rack and I had 4 saddles on there, and I ride 1 horse right now. So if you're like me and you need more saddle space, we can get another one on here, which is great. And then you can also have the ability to slide them up. Maybe your stirrups are a little bit longer like mine and they're going to drag on the ground. You can go ahead and bump these up, get you some more clearance in there. So I just think that was such a smart upgrade and just really cool. Made these trailers that much nicer. Water tank. You do have a water tank in here with 2 spigots. It does come with this hose. So you have your spigot up here, but then you have your hose for this bottom one down here. This one it's a little bit shorter. It's still gonna get you out the door, which is pretty much all you really need. But if you did want, you could buy a longer one at your store or bring one from home, and that way you can run it out a little bit further if you wanted to wash off your horse or something. It fills right here at the top, and then you have those 2 spigots. So that first one's going to be great for filling up buckets and stuff like that. But that bottom one, having that hose on there, I will tell you, I used mine last Friday at a rodeo. I've always had, the past couple years, I've always had a living quarters trailer, which means I always had just a spigot off the side and I'd be draining from my freshwater tank. Now I actually have just a little 4-horse runaround trailer with one of these water tanks up in the front. I used it for the first time last Friday, and I will tell you, when I put that hose on there, ran it out the door, it gave me really good water pressure. So I was very pleasantly surprised by that. And it was great to be able to fill up buckets and have them fill up quick enough for my horse to where I could get him water as soon as he needed it, and I could even use it to rinse him off. It was pretty hot out, so I just thought that was really cool. I was very happy with the water pressure that I got out of that tank. And then you do have your saddle pad bars in here. They do have this clip on them. That's what I was just undoing. They have this clip here to where it will hold your saddle pad rack up against this wall and it won't break free here. But you can also unclip that and then swing it out a little bit. Makes it easier. It's a better angle here right inside your door to throw all your pads on here and then clip it back shut. You guys can see it is still like sticky, so once you do pull it out to where you need it, it's gonna stay there. It's not gonna like swing around freely, so when you are throwing pads on here, you don't have to worry about it running off on you. It's gonna stay where you put it. But then just having that secondary backup plan B there to keep it locked in while you go down the road is great. And then tons of bridle hooks inside of this tack room, and behind your bridle hooks you're gonna get that same carpeting. It is that marine grade carpeting. We saw it in the brush tray. It is also on the floor of this tack room, but they put it behind your bridle hooks for two reasons. They're protecting your trailer walls. So this just was like this sheeted aluminum right here. If you put on your hang up extra halters, tie downs, bridles, extra bits, I hang my extra bits from up here, that kind of stuff, and you get to swaying down the road, you're going to leave black streaks if it were just aluminum. So it's protecting your trailers and keep it looking nice and lasting a long time. But it also protects your tack, which is probably the most important thing to me, is just protecting my equipment, because we know how much money we spend on this equipment. We want to keep that lasting nice as well. So I think it's just great dual purpose. And then it also is actually going to keep it a little bit quieter for your horses on the other side of this wall. So imagine if you had your bits banging on metal, it would be a lot louder. Banging on carpet, it's just going to keep it a little bit quieter for those animals. Try and keep it as stress-free as possible for them. And then, like I said, slide this out, maybe you guys can see a little bit better. I don't know. Still a great floor space in here, even though it's a really manageable, smaller floor length overall. You still have a lot of space in here. You do have your spare tire in here. But like I said, it is that same marine grade carpeting on the floor. I actually have carpet in the front tack of my trailer. I didn't think I was really gonna like it. There's some trailers here that have like rubber mats and stuff on the floor. I've always kind of wanted that, but just didn't want to make that upgrade quite yet. And I think the carpet's working out just fine, honestly. It's not that bad. It's gonna be super easy to clean out. Just get you a battery operated vacuum, or you could even sweep it to the edge. And then, I mean, it's pretty shallow carpeting, so you probably could just sweep it up and clean it out that way. But it is nice, like when you're changing clothes in here and stuff, and you want to kick your shoes off and then change into your boots or something, or change your jeans. It is nice to be standing on carpet, so I actually kind of like it after all. Up above my head as I step out, there is an LED light in here. If you guys want to come in and check that out. So you are getting light inside of this tack room, which is great to be able to see what you're doing in here. But then also, as you're backing up, they did upgrade and put another light outside of your tack room. These ones are these pedestal lights, so it's going to be similar ones above your tie rings. There's one on the other side too, but these are fully adjustable. So you just loosen this nut here and you can kind of position it where you need to. So it's great to have that adjustability to point it in whatever direction you need. But I also think it's nice that now they have on these 24s put the light on the outside as well as the inside. You can never have too much visibility. I know when I was finishing up at that rodeo the other night and it was really dark out, I was able to just flip on all the lights on my trailer and kind of light it up like it was daylight almost, which is great for me being able to get them unsaddled safely, but then also for my horses' confidence to be able to stand there and kind of see what they're doing and not just be tied up in the dark and then have me running around like a crazy person getting them all nervous. So nice to just have light. So like I said, you got your one up here as well. Over your tie rings, you do get 2 tie rings, being a 2-horse slant load. We're gonna have giant bus windows on our hip side here. These do open about halfway, so you're gonna be able to slide these open halfway and get that ventilation going through this trailer. And then on the head side, you're gonna have the drop down windows. One thing that we did upgrade on this trailer is these wheels here. We went ahead and upgraded to the aluminum wheels. I think they look really sharp. I think that was a great upgrade that we did. Just so you guys know, when I say we did that, I mean we actually order our inventory. So we choose kind of what we want on these trailers when they come in, which is great so that we just don't have a lot of the same ones sitting here. We have different options, different features, different sizes, different colors, different wheels, that kind of thing, so that our customers have options and we can kind of have something here that fits everyone's needs. So something that we also did on this trailer as we step around to the rear side, one of the things that we upgraded was this ramp. So we went ahead and told Logan, go ahead and give us a ramp on this next inventory trailer. We do have some here that are just step ups. We do have some here in a 3-horse. I think all the ones we just got in are white. Of course, we can get in different sheeted colors, but this one we did go ahead and do that ramp on. I know there's a lot of people that like them. There's a lot of people that prefer the step ups. So like I said, just having something for everyone. I went from a step up to a ramp, and now I'm actually back to a step up. I think I missed my ramp a little bit, but I think there's a lot of great things for having a ramp, but then it's also nice when you get to these rodeos and you don't know where you're gonna park, you park on some uneven ground. It's actually not a bad thing to not have the ramp, because sometimes you could be on an uneven surface and then your ramp won't sit all the way down, and then it kind of almost creates a hazard for your horses. So just kind of depends on where you're going and where your parking situation is and what your needs are. Stepping inside of this trailer, we just have your one divider because it's the 2-horse slant load, but it is a telescoping divider. So what's really cool about this is that you can open it as far as you need to get your horses loaded, but if you wanted to drive with this open, you can actually telescope it in, so it will fit inside of your trailer, lay flat up against this wall, and then it does have this clip here. There are a lot of people that will choose to upgrade this clip to a little bit heavier duty clip. I think these ones do last and they do a fine job, but if you are concerned about maybe this clip failing on you and your divider swinging open when you don't need it to, you can always upgrade that to a beefier carabiner or something like that, or just add another clip. But you already have one, it will sit open like this, and then you can use it as a box stall. If you wanted to just run your horse loose in here, if you had a mare and a foal that you needed to haul to the vet or home from the repro center, stuff like that. Maybe you do have the ramp on this one, which will be great, having this open to haul a golf cart, an ATV, a dirt bike, a lawnmower. It's that season. Anything like that, you do have the ramp to get it up in here, and then you have a great size box space. Maybe also if you're helping someone move furniture, I know owning a truck or owning a trailer, you are going to get those friends that ask for those favors. So you have that option with this trailer. This is a Logan, so it is fully lined. It is a double wall, kick wall, but then it is lined with your Vortex lining. So this is a great product to keep your trailer lasting longer, and then it's also great to protect from rust and corrosion. So they've actually used this lining throughout the interior, which you can see here really well, but it's actually going to be, I guess I'll just show you right here really quick. It is on your floors as well. So this one here is going to be a wood floor, and they have sprayed the wood with this Vortex lining on the top here and underneath. So if you do get that road spray this winter and you get that salt splashing up on your floors underneath there, it is coated in this Vortex lining. So it is well protected from the elements. Just going to keep it lasting a lot longer. And in here, it's also going to protect your horses as well as your trailer. Up above each stall, you're going to have one roof vent. It is a 2-way roof vent, so it's going to open both directions. You can push it open forward to draw the air in, which I would probably do on this first one up here. And then this second one, I would push it open backwards and draw the air out. So you get some really good circulation with those roof vents. Slide open your bus windows, drop down your head windows. And then today, on a day like today where it's going to be 96 degrees, as long as you keep moving, probably don't want to get stuck in traffic on a day like today. I'll be really careful planning my routes. But as long as you stay moving, you're going to have a lot of airflow through here for those horses. Both stalls are equipped with D-rings for a corner feeder. So each stall will have these D-rings you can get. They are a standard size. You can pick up a corner feeder at any local ranch supply store like Murdoch's, Tractor Supply, Big R, something like that. Stick a corner feeder in here, or you have the option to not use one. So really great that you have options. And then your window screen inside of each stall, we'll see those in the drop down windows as well, plus your tie ring. So, and as we step out, we'll check out lights. We do, like I just talked about, visibility. We have a light over each stall inside of this trailer. And then we have that one back here for loading. Again, they do swivel and twist them up and down and point it wherever you need to get that light shining more down on your ramp or out here, wherever you need to put it. Step around to our head side here. So we're gonna have our same light up there over these tie rings. And then on this side, we have the drop down windows. So these are really cool because their latch is gonna be way up here. This is not an oversized trailer. This is just a standard size. So you're looking at 6'9" wide and then 7 feet tall. So not super tall, but not everyone is as tall as myself. So it might be a struggle to reach this. So they've actually put this bar on here so that it makes your latch come down about 8 more inches. So it's really easy to reach. You're just gonna pull straight down on that and then drops your window open and then it pops into place. So you can drive down the road with this open to keep that airflow. And then your windows are not gonna kind of pop up like this and do the wave effect. They're actually gonna stay down and not risk breaking your window. Window screen here. So I think these are great for just protecting your horses. My trailer right now does not have window screens, so I do haul mine with fly masks, just in case something were to fly in here, a rock, some debris, don't want it getting in their eyes. And then if you are stopped somewhere, these jail bars do drop down, so it's really easy. You just pull straight down on this middle bar, and it releases it, and then these do drop straight down. So if you were, maybe you want to just check on them, maybe you want to fill a corner feeder, maybe you want to offer them some water, maybe you need to untie them before you unload them, so you can come in here and untie them. This is a 6'9" wide, so you have that full width running board, plus your tie rings. It makes it really easy to just step up in here and do what you need to do. So we do have the drop down windows on this side, got our tie rings, and those aluminum wheels, which again, I just think look really sharp. They kind of make this trailer look really nice. And then our aluminum extrusion, which is going to be new on these 2024 models as well. Up front, we have our diamond plate here, which is just kind of a protectant from the rocks. If you do travel down dirt roads or something gets you on the highway or something, it's just a little bit extra protectant on the front nose of this trailer. And again, your tongue is covered in that same Vortex lining, so everything is really well protected on these trailers. You do have a manual crank jack. I do have our 7-pin plugged into a battery just so I could show you guys all the lights on this trailer. This one does not have a battery. That is something that we can upgrade on this trailer or something else if you wanted to put a battery on board so you could run your lights without being plugged in. That is always an option. Some people will upgrade their manual crank jack to an electric jack even on these bumper pulls, or to a sidewind crank. So still upgrades you can possibly do to this one, but I think it's just a really great setup trailer for local stuff, trailheads especially. It's gonna be really easy to access places with this floor length. So this is what we had, 2024 Logan Coach Bullseye 2-horse bumper pull. I have a stock tag right here for you guys. These are on every trailer on our lot. So if you come here and walk around, open your camera, scan this code, it'll take you to the web page for this trailer. Or if you're watching online and you want to go to transwest.com, scroll down to the bottom and type in this stock number, 5N231112, and that will take you to the web page for this trailer. It'll show you the pricing and if it's available or not. This one is still available. We do have it in a 3-horse as well. So all my contact info is going to show up on your screen. My name is Michaela, guys. That cell phone is 303-918-6367. You can call or text it, whatever works best for you guys. And then my email is michaela.guys@transwest.com. Really quick before we go, brand new Logans, you do get warranties on these guys. So you are going to get an 8-year structure warranty, 2-year hitch to bumper, and then a limited lifetime corrosion warranty on that Vortex lining. So great options when you buy new. I look forward to hearing from you guys and helping you out. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and thanks for tuning in.